Hello everyone, this is Epic Minis Showcase. Yeah, sorry I can't post any more lately. I've been busy doing updated giveaways for VS Supercars, Formula 1, Formula E. Just working on doing the TCR Honda 30 hatch. Yeah, so right now we're looking at 4 sneak peek castings. 4 from TCR and 1 from VS Supercars. The Peugeot 208, I think it is. The update on the Civic, the Toyota Supra for VS Supercars, Cooper, Neon, and the Nick & Co. Before we move into TCR, I think we should look into the Toyota Supra, so let's get right into it. Right, Toyota Supra. Now, everyone's been talking about this 3 weeks ago, last Tuesday. Not last Tuesday, last Monday. Everyone's been talking about this one. Yeah, I'm quite happy that Toyota is coming back to VS Supercars. It's not a bad looking Supra. Unfortunately, the engine bay, which I'll show you in a sec, and the back bit is custom made by me. Unfortunately, I can't get any further details for the engine bay or what the rear is going to look like for where the gas tank is. So hold on 1 second, let me just open it up for you. Right, so there's the opening doors, just like the Camaro and the Mustang, only open hood and open doors. However, this one's a bit of just some crappy things here that is not lining up. Like this bit here, I need to redesign this, so I'm going to go back to the drawing board and redesign some of these bits. Again, this is just a prototype, it's not the final version. The final version will be in the test review that they just released last 3 weeks ago, last Monday. What car we're going to be seeing in this one? Well, it's going to be Brad Jones Racing and Walkinshaw and Dree, so it's going to be 6 cars from that were racing in the Toyota livery. Looking forward to see what 2026 liveries are going to look like on these. Interior, there's the interior. If you want to see that, I'll do that as well. Oh, and again, racing it on this side is removable, so you can actually open it and have a good look at the detail of that. And of course, this is the back of it. Overall, it's not bad. Prototype, but again, we need to go back. There's so many major flaws for us building this, so I need to go back and refix some of the bits that needs to be fixed. Apart from that, yeah, not bad casting. Oh yeah, and that's the engine detail. This is custom made, by the way. I haven't found any Google images on the engine bay, so I had to do that more by me to design that engine bay. But I think it will be similar to that. But yeah, if they did release the engine bay for this model, I'll go back and redo it. But for right now, this will be the new engine bay would look like for the time being. And there's not much to say more about this. A lot of people have been talking about it, and I was working on doing this for a while, and now I finally got to do it, the tempo for it. Anyway, we should look into the TCR cars. Alright, so here's our TCR cars. I think we should look into these two. Actually, hold on a minute. No, we should look into these two update models. Only because okay, sorry about that, guys. yeah, let's look at these two runs because I actually did the final reviews on these two, so let's look into those. Right, Nikinko. Again, this is the Nikinko. This is the Cooper Neon. Two brand new castings. I just did the reviews for those two. These are coming out. The reviews will be coming out on Facebook. Not Facebook, Instagram. I don't own Facebook just yet, but most of you will see these on Instagram. The Nikinko is a funny looking car. Great looking. It's funny looking. It's great looking car still. I've driven this car in the Forza Motorsports and Forza Horizon. It's a front-wheel drive sedan. I'm just gonna move this out of the way real quick. I've never done a Nikinko yet, so this is actually the first time I've ever done a Nikinko car brand. This car is very popular in the TCR world. I'm glad that we have finally got this vehicle in Australia for the TCR Australia. It made its debut back in 2024, I believe. Yeah, 2023, because I haven't done the 2024 or 2025 update reviews from TCR yet, so yes. There's some colorful things I need to fix. For starters, this PC, that's not going to be in the final version of it when it's been when the new comes out. This is a rough scale of what it's going to look like when it's fully built. So yep, hold on 1 second. The doors and the boot does open, and so is the engine bay. Okay, so the boot does open up, but it doesn't hold full on. The doors do open, but I'm not gonna worry about opening the other side of that one because both doors open anyway, so there's no point opening both doors. I don't know how much interior was. It's just pretty plain interior. Close that up, and of course you got the boot. I mean, not the boot, engine bay. Why would I say boot? And there's the engine bay. Again, Nikinko is the most popular car scene in TCR world, especially when they're competing TCR World Tour. I think there used to be a Volvo company, or Volvo was part of the Nikinko team or something, because they had a Switzerland flag, Sweden flag on top. There's an updated version of this car, which I am going to do some point. They actually updated the Nikinko in this one. And funny enough, they actually raced the updated version at Bathurst, as well as the standard, the older model. But the new model is coming. I'll be doing that one as well. Apart from that, there, let's move on to the Neon. Right, here's the Cuba Neon. Another colour brand that's coming to TCR Australia. It's been with TCR Europe, and I think some parts of the TCR series around the world. But I'm glad we got this car in Australia. There's not really much to say about this one because I don't know what the handling is going to be like. I don't know how good it is on the road or on the track, I meant. It's a hatch, so the only open feature will be the doors and the hood. So doors open, lovely interior. You got the back of it. Again, depends on the model. TCR is a 4-cylinder engine cars. Doesn't matter if you come in 4-door hatch or 4-door sedan. Some of them might have open doors, some of them won't have open door. Some of them will have open doors and hood, of course, but some of them won't have open boot. So this one open, but depends on which model it is. That's all I'm gonna say. Here's the engine bay. Pretty good engine bay. There's actually a updated version of this on the weekend, last weekend. So we'll be doing a template for the updated version of Cooper Neon. Looking forward to showcase you guys that in a later date. It's still a TPA, same with the Cooper. But yeah, overall it's not bad. There's a final review for this, which I'll be showing you once I finish the last of the TCO car, which is Hyundai i30. I'll explain that to you at the end. But that's all much to say about this one. Let's move on to the two new ones, which is the Honda Civic and the Peugeot 2008. But here's the updated Honda Civic. I've driven this car in Gran Turismo. Unfortunately, it wasn't the TCR version, it was just a standard road version. It's not bad. I definitely like the new design of it. It's about time we get a facelift from the Honda Civics. I think it's the best looking Honda Civic yet. Yeah, best looking Honda Civic. I actually have another Honda Civic with me to show you the comparison, what's different between this one and the old one. Here's Tony Davero's Honda Civic. Yeah, you can see it completely different from the design. It still keeps the window shape design, but the headlights, the front grille, the bumper, even the rear is completely updated. This one won't have open boot as the old one does. I kinda actually like the design. This one's much more better. I think this one's a bit, I'm gonna say it's a bit too much spaceshipy. I think I can do better than that. Better on this design. Don't get me wrong, I did like how this one outcome looked like, but I thought the roof might be a little bit too slick. I don't know what's the proper term for it. Let me show you what the open doors will be like on this one. So here's the update. Here's the interior. Again, it's nothing special about this interior. It's the same interior as the other Honda Civic that I just showed you just then. Engine bay. Yeah, so engine bay is still the same as well. Nothing special about the engine bay. Again, it's just updated exterior, so the engine bay and the interior has not been changed at all, because they pretty much run the same interior in engine bay as I see. But yeah, I actually got the final version of this one as well in the color. What the Tony Dabello's old another Civic, the same Civic you just saw with updated livery, and this one will match the same livery on his other one. On this one, because it was part of the TCL World Tour, because they did the TCL World Tour in Australia twice, one at Sydney Motorsport Park and one in Bathurst for the finale. Not much to say about the Honda Civic. Again, this one's come out. I'm really looking forward to see what it looks like in color. We might do a review of that. Who knows? I can't say when we'll be doing the reviews on these models. But yes, right now we should look into the last car, which is the Peugeot. Right, here's the Peugeot 2008, the updated version. I'm actually kind of glad how this turned out. It is not a bad looking Peugeot. I've been wanting to see TCR to do a updated Peugeot for a while now, because we used the original one, which I have over there in a sec. I'll show you guys that. But yeah, I'm kind of happy how this update even look like. Oh, update design. Everything is completely up to date. For example, I'll bring out the other Peugeot I got, which is Aaron Cameron's Peugeot from Gary Rogers Motorsports, to show you what is difference between this one and the other one. Yes, completely updated. All the design of it is completely updated. It's slightly smaller to this one. This one's a bit bigger, but this one's more compact too. And the back is completely different too. When I saw this one for the first time, I saw it was a shell. Then I saw like the chassis, the roll cage, and all that come into play. I seen pictures of what the body kit will be look like. And then when I saw the final version, I was like, yes, finally, we're getting an updated Peugeot. Unfortunately, we received this one very late in 2024. I think it made its debut at Sydney Motorsport Park and Bathurst. That was it. That was the only two. There was only two races that we see this current debut in that year. But I gather they bring it back for last weekend for the TCR World Tour race. Unfortunately, it was only one Peugeot in this race, which was Jordan Cox Peugeot, which we'll be doing as well. Apart from that, yep. Then we just move Aaron's car, and I'll show you the open features on this. Right, here's the interior. Again, the interior is the same as the old Peugeot. Nothing's changed. Even the bugger seat is still the same. Same with the rear interior, which I think you can't see it through the window. Yeah, so not much change in the interior wise. Same with the engine bay. Engine bay is still the same, so nothing's changed on those two. Now, unfortunately, I can't say really much more about the Peugeot or Neon because those two cars have not made its debut in other racing games yet, so I can't tell you what the performance will be like, what's the specs on these are. But apart from that, let's move on into the inclusion, which is the end. So there you have it. There's the TCR cars and the VS2 cars. So what's the current for TCR world? Well, we are working on the updates for the Lincoln Co. and the Honda i30. The Honda i30 sedan has got updated front end, so we'll be working on doing a updated facelift on that one. As well as our updated version of the Cooper Leon. The final review for this one. But apart from that, yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, update for this one, update for that one, facelift for the Honda i30 sedan. This one, the final version, it might mix into the 2023 season, or it might mix into 2024 season. I don't know when we'll be seeing the livery for this one, the final version of that one in the livery. I'm just showing you what the prototype for this one is. It's still a work in progress on this one. Hopefully we'll see more of that in upcoming seasons. But yeah. This one we will see 2024 season. Apart from that, yeah, that's pretty much it for these two. Apart from that, yep, I'm gonna try my best to try and bring some so they don't need to notice anything. I'm gonna try and do a review on these guys when I can, when I'm at home by myself. It's a bit hard doing this with when you have someone at home. But apart from that, yeah, that's pretty much not much to say here, guys. Please check out the Instagram account of more of these, because I've been posting these, as well as a updated season for VS2 cars. I just did the Gold Coast one. I'm working on doing the Melbourne one, which is just mostly going to be Porsches in that round, and maybe one of the updated reviews for VS2 cars. Apart from that, that's pretty much to say. Thank you for tuning to Epic Me's showcase event. Hope you have a wonderful day. See you guys on the next one.